Okay. Hopefully it's going through. Haven't done this on here forever. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay. It's doing it. I think. Oh, Lord. Okay. I think it's doing good. Okay. Girl, shut up. God, who wasn't gonna tell me that I looked rough as hell? Nobody told me. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I don't like that. See my folders. Hi, Dapper. The Quiet Engine and Tomb Breaker. Hi. How are y'all doing? I have my phone here so I can see y'all until my YouTube channel functions properly. Well, maybe not. Whatever. Hi, Brocyrus. How are y'all doing today? How's it going? On this fine Monday afternoon. Our standards are not the same, Blandy. Thank you. The Quiet Engine. Thank you. I'm just tired. Oh, my goodness. It's been a long day. Hi, Evo. How are y'all doing? Thank you all for coming by. Wow. I'm trying to get my computer to work so I can not have to look at my phone and I can see y'all's chat directly on my computer screen. It's going? Yeah. I feel that. Hi, weenies. Weenie beanie bobeanies. You know what? Let me see if I can do this. I feel that. Oh, shut up. Did not just hear me pull up my thing on my computer. Okay. Oh boy. Do y'all like The Office? I redid it. I rearranged. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? So did you see once again Phil took someone's passing and made it about him again? I haven't watched that yet. I'm not ready to be pissed off. I haven't watched him make Cobra's death about him because I watched Cyrax's thing of him doing that and that's enough. That was enough for me for the next few days. So, yeah. No thanks. I'm sure it was horrible. Can't believe I almost missed this positive, meaningful stream. I know, Transforming. My gosh. Gotta be on it, man. Weenies. It's okay. You know, weenies, same thing. Hey, Dex. How you doing? First Cobes, then my save data. Oh, no. Cobra bought his tickets to the Aussie show on the Horizon RIP. Stop. That is so sad. You know what's crazy is on my last live that we did, what was it, last week? We were talking about Cobra. Somebody asked me in the comments, are you going to ever cover him? And I said, no, I really don't ever feel a need to say anything negative about Cobra. I can't believe that this time around, y'all, he's gone. That is so sad. Hey, thank you, Dex, for becoming a Ween on the Ween tier or the memberships. He raised a toast to King Cobra with alcohol when Cobra's dad advised against it. I can't. God darn grifters. You watch Cyrax? Damn, bland booze. Yeah, no, I don't watch a lot of Cyrax. Honestly, the one that watches a lot of Cyrax is Dex. You could probably ask him some Cyrax questions and he could probably actually answer it better than I can. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Dex, for the 5 gifted memberships. Oh, look at that. Y'all got some memberships. Y'all are now weenies. Congratulations. Who did it go to? Thack Mild, Chocolate Flavored Water, The Dapper Dragon, Div Hour, and Mad World. Congratulations, guys. You got little weenies next to your name now. How cute. It's warm in here. Have you seen LTG versus DSP on Street Fighter? Yeah, didn't they fight that one time by accident? And he's trying to get him to fight him like legit now. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I like how LTG's like, if you could bench this much, I'll do it. And like Phil doesn't like that. Phil doesn't like being told to do stuff that he knows he can't do. It's freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh. Thack Mild, I did watch his dad's video, and I am telling you that I had to fight back so many tears. It hurt my heart so bad. I dipped my toes into Cyrax shitstorm, decided against exploring further. I think I've made 2 videos about Cyrax. One going over like all of the main things that he's done, and then the next one just going over, because Cyrax also made a video about when Tofiachu's brother died, about him. Yeah, if y'all want to watch that, that's on my channel too. It's horrible. Bye, Dex. Thank you so much for everything. Have a good day at work. Phil can't even bench the bar. No. I'm pretty sure he couldn't even like hold it up, is what's funny. It's not funny, but you know what I mean. It is funny because it's Phil. Okay, I think I've got the thing on my thing figured out. Cyrax dancing is peak. Oh my god, it is. Low-key, I think Phil has a crush on LTG because I too talk at length about people I have a crush on. Yes! Yes. You know he does. I don't know, y'all. Like, my gaydar isn't really that good. I have a really hard time telling when people are gay and when people are not. Phil gives me that vibe, though. Like, you can't tell me that Phil's voice doesn't sound like he might be a little gay, you know? And that's okay. It's okay. I don't care. It's just the fact that he is projecting that on, when was it? It was last night. He was projecting gay onto freaking PPP. And I'm like, Phil, stop. Stop projecting something that you can't accept about yourself onto somebody else. Hi, Aaron. I'm going to leave my number. If a woman answers, hang up and call back in 10 minutes. What? The last thing I'm going to say on Cobra is that he was someone that deserved the kindness and guidance you suggested in your podcasts. Fail does not and never has. I agree. Oops, my monitor's turned off. Whoopsie. I agree. And you know, like, Cobra really wasn't ever... He never really was super problematic. He's made mistakes and he's done dumb stuff, which who hasn't? He deserved it a lot. He deserved a lot more kindness, that's for sure. That's why I never covered him. I just never felt the need to. I just wanted to leave him alone. His arms are smaller than Lex. That's sad. And Lex works out, though. I've always said that Phil is gay, and Dave was intolerant. Hence why he feels the need to project hypermasculinity. Yes! Oh my god. Guys, okay. Have y'all ever... So, okay. I don't know if y'all seen on my Twitter, but I put up a video where Phil... it's from WPig. Where Phil talks... He says the N-word, like with a hard R. Right? Very bad. Very bad. Absolutely horrible. Because he's tried to say yesterday that he's never said anything risque or out of... Like, just crazy. Which, bullshit. And y'all... Okay, I'm just going to tell y'all this story. I'm just going to tell you that story. So, in that same video that W Pig put up, which I might link that in my description here in a second so that y'all can go and watch that after this. There's a girl on a radio show. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. I think Steve of the Dead has covered this a little bit. But the radio show was with Phil and like a couple other guys, and then a girl came on. That girl, the girl was going to come and do it with somebody on the radio show. And then let the people on the radio, listen to her doing it with somebody. Angela, yes. So, and Angela got shy. Were you Angela? No. I'm not old enough to be Angela. I would have been a child at this time. So, but I think the guys were bullying her, and they bullied her out of doing that, right? And so she backed out of doing it. But Phil, in this video, y'all, at the end, he's like, oh, no, why is she not, y'all need to stop being mean to her. Y'all already said that y'all planned this, and y'all already said that she was going to do this, so why are y'all bullying her out of it? And the people are like, what are you talking about? You really want her to do it that bad? And he's like, well, it was promised. It was promised. Y'all. And he's mad. He is visibly mad, y'all, that he didn't get to listen to this lady's sex noises. I wish I was Joe. I will, like I said, I'm going to link that in the description right now as we speak, or maybe after. I'll see. Let me see if it'll let me do it now. And y'all need to listen to it. It's at the very tail end at 6 hours and 11 minutes it starts. Listen to it from there. It's absolutely horrific. Hi, CP Drafting and Design. I'm not Angela. Y'all stop. Why is everyone so quiet is my personal fave. Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm telling you, you need to listen to it. It's Phil tries to act like he's changed and he's doing so much better and he's out here and he's a good man. He never did anything crazy. Guys, this debunks every ounce of that claim. I might even make a video about it. But it's bad. It's bad. Let me find it and let me read y'all's comments because I got a little bit of a rant in because my gosh. Hey, Miss Cat, how are you? I'm good, Philip. How are you? Thanks for stopping by, husband. Oh, you mean polecat. I'm so used to people calling me cat, I got all offensive. Talk about insecure, bland, damn. I always say that when people say, hey, cat, or, oh, romance cat, and I always call him Philip, and they don't like that. Hi, Ames. How are you? I hope you're doing so well. I apologize for my aggression. It's because he felt entitled to it. Yes. Thank you, MXT. Yeah, with the Best Buy receipt. That was a positive and meaningful reaction. That totally wasn't Phil at all, right? Hi, Sam Slade. Just recently discovered your channel and I love hearing you analyze Phil when I work. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Jafar. Thank you so much. I'm glad I could provide meaningful, positive content. Completely ignore my crash that I just had. Just read Lisa Lou is Angela. ICS is Angela. Y'all are so funny. Stop it. Ah, yes. This Mr. Rogers act. You hear how he talks? You'd think he was trying to be like Mr. Rogers or Blue's Clues host. I'm a nice guy that demands money and rants and bans. Yes! He tries to be somebody he's not. He tries to act like none of the stuff that he did in the past happened. Oh, let me not go off on a tangent. Let me find the link to that video from W Pig. Sorry, I got a text from somebody from here at work, and he's Did he leave a black pen in my office? No? Anyways. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. My brain doesn't handle being interrupted in thought like that very well. There it is. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna share. Copy link. Did you see the taking is analyzing? DSP is a pleb. ADHD polecat for real. God. Sorry. Okay. And let's see. I should be able to edit it while I'm on it, right? No, I can't. I'll have to do it afterwards. I'll post it afterwards. Either maybe in the description or like on my community page, because I want y'all to watch it. I want as many people to watch it as possible. Oh, I can link it on here. I'm such a numbnut. Sorry. Hold on. Y'all are so smart. This is why I keep y'all around. Did it link it right? Oh, that's my alt account. Ignore that. Secret account. Secret account. No, I just keep that there, just in case. Did it even come up? I don't think it even came up. There it goes. Guys, I'm just like not all here today, sorry. Hey, Kuma. Wow, you have never caught me live, have you? Oh, like maybe once, huh? Copy and paste the video. Yes, I got it. There you go. It is right there. And start it at like the 6 hour and 11 minute mark. 6 hour and 10 minutes and watch it from there. Hi, Bear. KKK. Yeah, definitely watch that. Because as many people as possible need to see this shit. Because Phil really has... This stuff has gone under the radar. I don't think enough people have seen it. I haven't seen it until recently, and it's freaking gross. Phil tries to act like, oh no, I never said it. Or like when he got called out for like saying the like racist stuff, saying the N-word. He's like, no, it was just an accident. Like, you know, it was an accident. Like, I didn't say it. They just made it sound like I said it. No. You said it. Phil has a gooning problem. I think Phil had an issue with that. I don't know if he does now. I think he's like purposely suppresses it down because of Cat. And that's if Cat is even there still. I had a whole video about that. I say that very often, that Phil is a deviant behind closed doors, guys. Very much so. What timestamp? The 6:11. I think it starts like at 6 minutes and 10 no, 6 minutes. 6 hours and 10 minutes. Because it should be like over 7 hours long, I think. I say that. You know, Phil, yeah, who said that? Sam Slade, yeah, he has more than just a problem with that. He's got an addictive personality. I mean, he's admitted to having like an alcohol problem, right? He's got an addictive personality. And so what is it like? A lot of people that have addictive personalities develop more than just one addiction. You know, some of them have like shopping addictions, not just like addictions to like drugs, like things that provide them dopamine they get addicted to. Hence the addiction to the mobile game, which he's admitted to. The addiction to he had a shopping addiction. That was one reason that he got bankrupt, is because he started buying all this shit that he doesn't need. So what's to say that he didn't have an addiction to online nasty things, you know? I don't like saying that word. I say it too often. It's gross. I still remember an old clip where he said the N-word F slur repeatedly. Oh, yeah. Yep. And he's trying to act like that doesn't exist. Hi, El Savage. I haven't said hi to you, friend. I see you on here. I'm sorry. Do you have any theories on his week-long absence? I think it's so weird because my initial theory was that, you know, of course we all thought initially Linda died or Linda was sick and dying. You know, that made sense at the time. But when he came back and he started saying, oh, I'm suing y'all, he just started going off on this big, like, I'm suing everybody and all this and all of that. And he got kind of like a little bit more crazy with like his begging, like money wise, and he still is. Like even right now, his begging is insane, crazy, off the wall. And he's having 2 marathons this month. You're telling me that there's not a financial issue, and so what was I saying? Sorry. I've been doing that all day. So, yeah, my theory right now, I still stand, is that Phil has a legal problem going on his own. Somebody's suing Phil, whether it be the IRS, whether it be somebody at the HOA, whether it be somebody from a past life that he's never talked about, somebody online. Somebody is suing Phil, and so he's mad about it. And there's a lot of money going into it. And so he's mad. And so that's why he came back over here and started talking about suing other people, because he's mad that it's happening to him, so he wants to do it to others. I stand by that there's a legal issue with Phil. And it's causing him to have to spend a lot of money. Linda dead. She might be. I don't know. By the way, hope it's okay to ask, but is there a way to contact you away from YouTube? I've made a few audios and such discussing Phil. I wanted to dip my toes into the tractor sphere. Yeah, the Quiet Engine. If you have me on Instagram or Twitter, message me anywhere. And my Instagram and my Twitter are the same usernames as here as Bland Polecat. So you can find me there and just message me. Be more than happy to talk to you about it. What you mean you say that too often? It's been ever since I've been talking about Phil, okay? I talk about him too much and about how he's a sexual deviant and how he has a corn issue. I say it too much. I don't like it. I don't like that word. Nasty. Alcohol and gambling. Yeah, corn addiction isn't so hard to believe. Exactly. Exactly. And y'all, he's been caught multiple times touching himself. Like, did y'all see the screenshots in my most recent video? He has been caught. There's not infinitive proof, but there are people that say, yeah, we know about your problem touching yourself. So it's well known that he has an issue with touching himself. Gross. We know he went to Connecticut. I personally think his parents cut him off. Dude, that's a good one, Evo. You're so smart. I never even thought of that. What if he went up there to like plead with his parents? Because he did go against the 10-year plan, right? That's a good one. He's demanding. He's no longer begging. He's demanding, which is worse. I made a whole video about that, showing that he's not demanding. He is literally sitting there waiting for money. He's not even providing entertainment, because that's been his argument for so long now, that he provides entertainment for the money. So he should be giving money because he's providing a service. He's not even doing that. He's sitting there quiet. Okay, chill. Why is there a freaking video playing on my monitor over here? Excuse me. Thank you. Hello, Weenie. Keep up the good content. Thank you, CMD. Suing him over what? Only because the person was super crazy. I know. You see, I think it has to be, I don't know. That's just maybe like the IRS. That's why I said like a corporation that he's like screwed over something. I don't know. That's just what I think. There has to be something going on that's causing him to not have enough money. Detractor Red, how was your detox plan? Not enough. It's never enough. Never enough. Or out of the will. See? Yeah, exactly. IRS suing Phil makes sense. Definitely didn't commit tax fraud on camera. Right. Phil has this weird thing in his mind that if he says it doesn't exist, even if it's been recorded elsewhere, in his little sphere where he's manipulated these people to believe what he says, then what he says goes. If he says what he said something 5 minutes ago doesn't exist, it doesn't exist. And I think I've even said it in one of my videos, is that even if there was an atomic bomb happening outside his house, thank you, Stun Seed. Big ups to you too. If there was an atomic bomb outside of his house and Phil told his legitimate brainwashed fans that it didn't exist, it doesn't exist. That's how much of an influence that he has on these people, and it's freaking gross. Like, actually gross. Women are addicted. It gets to a point where they're just cannot finish. Yes! See, and that's when I said that there wasn't a load from the May 1st burst. That's why he never cleaned anything up. There was nothing that came out because he did it so much in that day. Every day. Must be the WWE back taxes. Thank you, Jules. Everything's going well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope everything's going well for you too. What did Shane's World say? If he had owned May 1st, he could have made $1 on it. On t-shirts. May the first burst be with you. But no, he had to be stupid, so that never happened. Yeah. He can't own anything if it goes against him. You know, he's a narcissist. And he's a specific kind of narcissist that has to make sure that he's perfect in every way. Because that's how he sees himself. But he really doesn't, but then again, he's insecure. He's an insecure narcissist too. So he doesn't truly believe that, but he wants to make sure that other people believe that. Just dust came out. Homosexuals do that too? What? They do what? What? The atomic bomb doesn't exist, guys. Ugh. So bad. Like, he would, I'm telling you. I've always read the opposite. The regular maintenance was healthy. Someone speculated that YouTube had hit Phil's channel with a community guideline violation. I think that makes sense, but it also begs the question, did he come back to CT during the week off? Exactly. Like, okay, the community violation thing makes sense because if he didn't he already have a first one apparently? And then he had a second one which would have given him 7 days. Like you can't go live or anything for 7 days because your account will be locked. And that makes sense because he came back right after 7 days. So it makes sense. Porn addiction can lead him to cheat. So he took Kat on a trip to try to save the marriage. Oh, I see. On the 1 week that he was gone. I don't know about that. Like, listen, babe, I'm sorry. I think you're beautiful. I just have a problem. Ugh. I'm sorry. No, thank you. He's a covert narcissist, so always hard done by and pity sponge. Yep. He resents the pity when he gets it, and hence the snorting and abuse. Yeah! It's exactly. What do you think about the theory of him being closeted? I believe it more and more as time goes on. When I first entered the Snortex and started watching Phil, I was like, I don't think that's possible. You know, I don't really see it. But no, y'all, the more I see it and the more projection I see out of Phil calling other men gay for like literally no reason, the only kind of men that do that are the men that are not comfortable with themselves and truly they have attraction to men. So, he got a tip from Sadoko 7 days. So he ran because he's married. Stupid. And can't talk to women's. I wonder if I ran into Phil in public, if he would talk to me or if he would just look down. Like, do you think he's that kind of guy that just can't even look women in the eye? Because maybe it's like not out of like him not having respect for them, but also just not being able to physically. I feel like he is. Hey, Bland. Hi. Oscaros. Hi. Sorry if I butchered that. I bet Kat is not even there. Wolverine, yeah, you are probably right. That's kind of, okay. What do y'all think about Divorce Coin at this point? It started looking really real around his birthday. What is that? Something on my camera. But I'm not objectifying you, but we both know Phil would be looking somewhere else. Would he though? I don't know. Like, there's just some guys that when they act like Phil, like, they can't even look at a woman unless she's looking away. Like, they have the fear of, like, the woman noticing them. His mommy issues say yes. I think a lot about that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 clip. The way he looked at the screen when the game showed the backs of two half-naked men. Yes! Oh my gosh. His reaction to men in video games that are half-naked compared to the half-naked women is actually insane. Actually insane. He doesn't even see women as people. Hence, further proves my porn addiction theory. When men are addicted to that, they quit seeing women as people. It's just an object to give them a dopamine. Like, they don't see them, they just see them as the thing, you know? The sexual organ of a woman. It's gross. It's gross. Wolverine Rogue, thank you. Stop. Stop it. Hello, fellow Werners. Hi, Greg. I heard somewhere that Phil probably links all women with his mom, and that's why he doesn't view them sexually. That could actually make a lot of sense if he was like very babied by his mom. You pronounced it wrong. It was Phil's birthday. It was during Phil's birthday. Oh, my bad. I'm just imagining he sees you walking towards him. Oh no, looks down. Oh no, I can't look that way. And just screams. No, Papa Merriam walks, falls into traffic, and there was nothing he could do. Why is that so funny? Why did I like see that happen in my head as I was reading it? That's so funny. He avoided eye contact and hate the lack of control he'd be having. That's fine, Polecat. It means like darkened, but also obscure, like a literacy reference. Let's see, I just got an email from work. Okay, not important. I truly think Phil is totally gay or bi. Yes, I think he is. He just displays so much uncomfort with certain things. It's like, why, like, you just, like, stop displaying this stuff. I don't know if he doesn't realize, like, this stuff gives you away. Like, you are giving yourself away acting like this. It's hot. Just woman-styled individuals. Right, you can like, okay, I'm like, yes, you can like women online or in games and not be weird and creepy about it. Yes, it's okay. And I'm not sitting here and saying that you thinking women on the internet that are attractive or women in real life that are attractive, it's okay. That's human nature. You know what I mean? You just don't gotta be freaking weird about it. And Phil being like, oh, she's half naked. Oh my God, what the hell? Why is she half naked? Like, Phil, you can't not look. You can't not objectify her. You can't not see her sexually, even when, like, you know what I mean? Ugh, it's gross. She combed his hair till he was 17, so I'd say so. Honestly, I just can't imagine that Kat is there because as terminally online as he is, and we haven't heard a peep from her, not a call, not talking from the door, nothing. It's true. Like, you're saying that she doesn't knock on the door and say, hey, you know, dinner's ready. And he never checks his phone. Like, he rarely checks his phone. I agree. I don't know. Divorce coin is pretty high on my list, if I'm being completely honest. And I don't even think divorce. Because if they did a divorce, that's public accessible information. You could access a divorce petition publicly. And so I feel like if they were going to get divorced, they would do it, like, they wouldn't get divorced. They would just separate. Because if they got divorced, the detractors can get a hold of that, the case information. And they don't want that. Phil's a true man's man. He's married, dude. His human nature is beating. Ew. I don't like talking about that. And I'm forced to talk about it because Phil is just such a disgusting human being. Oh my God. It's really easy to be normal about liking women. I wish more men could be normal about it. It's true. It's like, don't be freaking creepy. Don't be like Phil. Let's just say that. Don't be like Phil. So no gooning, no gooning. Goon, and keep it to yourself, okay? Wish I knew the correlation between Phil and Burt Reynolds. Like Philbert? There's a correlation between him and Burt Reynolds? I've never heard that. Sorry, I saw something on my camera. Is there like a... No. I don't know. What? Hold on, I just saw something crazy. Demolition Daddy cat pegs him during his walks. Ew! Guys, I'm gonna say something. I never knew any of these words until I joined this community. I didn't know what that meant when I started this, okay? There's a lot of things. I didn't even know what gooner meant. I didn't know what that was, and then I came in here and it's just everywhere. Okay? And I'm like, what is that? And I had to look it up. Do I regret looking it up? Yes. But I had to know. Y'all don't understand how sheltered my mind was from things like that. And so here comes a community full of these men. Love you men, though. Don't get me wrong. I love y'all. Okay? But y'all nasty. Like, gross. Hey, wave back, guys. Tomb Breaker. He said the N-word in that video. Yes! Yes. Yes. And not just like Joe, like not just like the A. He said like the hard N-word. Like not even just no. It's insane to me. That video still baffles me. I can't think about it too much. Robust men. Ew. Yes, y'all are very robust. Very robust. Only y'all, though. Okay? There's some nasty men. But I like y'all. Is it okay that do y'all want to be robust? Is that a insult? Gooner means Arsenal supporter before that. From gunner to gooner. From goon. Oh, see? I don't know. A certain someone can't like women in video games. He's married. He's not allowed to look at women even in animated form. How rude of me. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm a meaningful man. Yes, Transformer, you are very meaningful. Very, very meaningful. Wiener signing on. My personal theory is that Kat and Phil are married so he could claim during the bankruptcy that some assets were in her name or both names, so they would be seized if things went bad. You see, that's a good theory, but in a legal aspect, it's kind of difficult. Like, again, I'm not an attorney, but like property, if they want it to be community property, it has to be bought during the marriage. And so in like a court of like, I don't know how bankruptcy works though. Bankruptcy is completely different than the law that I work in. And so I don't know, maybe I never thought about that though. That's very smart. we out here getting diabolically robustified. Yes, Tomb. Yes, you are. I'm sorry. They robusten. Dapper, that's funny. Stop. Don't know what that means. I'm in a plus size, so I'm literally robust. Okay. Love that. Evo. It's good to be robust. You know what I mean? It's good to be robust. Considering robust means strong and healthy. Yes, something Phil is not. True that, Bradley. Kit, I know we have a meaningful relationship, but I have to follow my heart and be with a robust, wrestling style individual. Gross. Asking for robust weenies, lewd. Am I? No, I'm not. No. Don't. Gross. Any other girls in chat? Yeah, are there any other girls in chat, actually? I've never asked that. There's not a lot of girls here, Evo. Like, I think I have, like, you and 2 other girls in my comments a lot of the times. And I love them. They have my heart forever. Because there's not a lot of women willing to stick around in here. I think I speak for all weenie havers. We all want to be robust weenies. Okay, y'all are all very robust. All of the men here are now dubbed robust weenies. Congratulations. You can never get rid of that title. Please, when you rejoin my lives and when you comment under my stuff, I want to see in parentheses, robust weenie speaking, and then you can leave your comment. Okay? Please. To me, Panda and Cat are trophies to him, nothing more. Honestly, I see that, yes, actually. Especially with Panda. I feel like he just, like, flaunted her around and didn't really even care about her. How has Phil not had heart issues with all the DoorDash and alcohol he consumes? It beats the hell out of me, man. Honestly, I don't know. That's a good question. You know, the people that have been, like, smoking since they were 12 and all that live longer than people that have been smoking since then, like, in their 20s. It's insane. I don't understand. I think Phil has been eating healthy his whole life, that his body, like, at some point is learning to depend on it. We are so few and far in between, and I've been here for a decade. Oh, Evo, I'm so glad that you have stuck around. I need feminine energy around me, at least a little bit, just a smidge. Again, I love my robust weenies. They're great. The men are just great, but I need a little feminine energy to break it up here and there. Yeah, Demolition Daddy. Robust is a Phil meme. He was eating something and said it had robust urban garlic flavor. That, and then tangy, and what else? There's another one that we make fun of him for. What else is it? Robust, tangy. I think that's really it, huh? I brought my missus into the Snortex. She's never forgiven me. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Why would you do that? God Magnus. Okay, see? And you're gender fluid. See? Okay, I've got some energy from you. Okay, thank you. Love my gender fluids. I love y'all. Y'all are just like the perfect balance. Just love y'all so much. Once a week is too much for most people, let alone a man who doesn't work out, I believe. You know he doesn't. Didn't they ask him to do like DSP tries it, like workout regimens? And he's like, well, I don't have one. And so what's the point of doing a workout regimen if I don't have one? It's like maybe start one? I don't know. Flavorful salt. Yeah. Salty? When he was trying the ribs, he said like with a mouthful, he said, salty? It's salty. True, Evo. Admittedly didn't bring feminine energy until a few years. Okay, exactly. Better late than never. It was always there. It was inside you. You just didn't tap into it yet, you know? Better late than never. Glad to have you. Always. Man, Polecat, would you try to get with Phil just to mess with him or no? No. I'm not that kind of... I'm too... If I don't like somebody, I can't pretend to. Like, I can't. I would just be grossed out the entire time. I can't act like I am into somebody when I'm not. Same haircut as Kat. I know, Marshall. I know. Okay, chill. Chill, first of all. Kat has more... hers is, like, really short. Mine, I have some length, okay? But you know what? I acknowledge that I have the same haircut as Kat. Okay? And I bet if Phil were to see me in public, he'd do a double take. I'm like, whoa, Kat? No. Wait, what? That's not Kat. Kat? Like, if they got separated in the store and I came around the corner, he'd be like, oh, hey, babe. Hold on. Who's that? That's not the wife. I'm like, oh, hey. I feel like Panda might have been genuine, but over time, he prioritized the audience instead of her. You perform to a crowd and confide in your loved one. He reversed it. Yes. And she was so young. And like, really, Panda was so young, but she started to grow up and she opened her eyes. Thank God. Thank God. Because I feel like, especially at that age, we all have like, we make mistakes with our partners in the beginning of life. And that was just her mistake. She learned her lesson and she moved the fuck on. Good for her. You know? Oh, thanks, y'all. Y'all saying I wear my hair well. Thank you. Thank you. I've had my hair short so long. I've thought about getting extensions, but I'm just like, it doesn't feel like me. It doesn't feel like me. So I love it when people call me Kat, though. It's so freaking funny. And then I get to be like, oh no. Somebody said the funniest comment I've gotten about calling me Kat so far is that somebody said, every time I see your videos pop up, I think that you're Kat, but she finally grew a fucking backbone. I was like, oh my God, that is so funny. He'd have to leave the house to see. Oh, you're right, Sulu. You're right. You're right. Haircut might be similar, but you're 100% hotter. Thank you, God Magnus. I don't know. That bar is pretty low, so 100% is, 100,000 or 100 times hotter is like, That's mean. I did not just say that. Y'all shut up. Stop. Kat can't help it. Okay? She's got medical issues. Bayonetta? Oh my God. Maybe. My glasses are too big. Her glasses are smaller. That's not my wife. I think Panda is pregnant, isn't she? I think so. It still baffles me that he reacted to Andy wanting to hang out IRL as him being gay. He's so far removed from having friends and interacting with real people that wanting to hang out is gay, right? That's insane. Like, he's like, oh, like if you go out to a bar with your buddies, you're gay. Sorry. Just how it is, according to Phil. That's so stupid. Liquid cat. Hi, Em. My past experiences over the past 5 to 6 years have given me so much empathy for Panda and what she must have gone through with Phil. Oh my god. I just want her to do a tell-all. What I want her to do is see that most recent thing that he said about the incident, pretty much blaming her for why he did it, and for her to just say, this is how he was to me during that time. Because he pretty much blamed her for the whole entire thing. And that was gross. That's nasty. Cat has medical issues and it's called Phil. She got a philectomy? Oh, y'all are so funny. I think Panda had a son. Totally done and free. That's so cute. I'm so happy for her. She really deserved, she deserved better. She was so young. Like, when you're young like that, y'all, like, especially, I'm sure that guys went through that too, but girls go through it differently because older men take advantage of girls more often. Been through it. It sucks. And you just don't see the red flags when you're young because you're like, oh, it's an older guy and he likes me. I'm so cool, And I think that kind of took over her brain. And he was famous, if you want to even say that. But in her eyes, he was. And I think that he just used that to his advantage. And it's gross. And she was pretty and she was young and like, nasty. He's gay. He's gay. Definitely gay. Going to the bar with your buddies is gay. If it's a gay bar. Exactly. It would be so cathartic to hear her rip Phil to shreds. Yes, it would. But she doesn't want to go down to that level. And I respect that about her. But if she does, I'll respect her still. So. Cat got the Philitis. I think Panda did love Phil. Cat clearly does not love Phil. She's very uncomfortable. Okay, I agree. That actually, yes. Panda loved Phil. She did. She cared about him. The little bit of videos that I've seen about him with him and her, she did. She was young. I don't think she even knew what love meant. You know what I mean? But she did love him. Let me fix this. Stop. And Kat is just so awkward with him. Like the couple of videos that they have together, and even the one where he showed that she'd gained weight, she still was really awkward. Bless her heart. I don't think she's comfortable with him. They're definitely together out of like convenience. Kat used to like anime, then she watched too many filler arcs. Y'all get out of here. Are y'all dads? Do y'all have kids? Because these dad jokes are getting insane. You think Kat don't want kids because of how Phil acts? I think that they at least know that they are not meant to have kids. I hope that that's the line of thought that they have, because do not reproduce, please. Ever. I mean, when I go to the bar with my friends, it's kind of gay after enough drinks. I mean, isn't that like how friends act though? Like real friends, like real guy friends, like they're funny gay together. They make gay jokes together. Like that's how I've seen like guys interact with each other when they're actually close. But Phil doesn't. He's never had friends where he's close enough like that. John Rambo, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know enough about the John Rambo era to make an opinion about that. Oh my gosh, y'all are commenting so much. I'm sorry, I'm missing some of y'all's stuff. The video, let me see. The video mentioned a few S word and F word and the N word, but didn't see the part where DSP says he wants to hear the woman noise in that video. Is there a shorter version of the video? It should be in there. You may have to, it's like the last hour and a half of the video. You gotta, listen through the whole thing. Because they start talking about, going to Japan and needing to find, a love hotel if you want to, do it with a girl. you know what I mean, out there, and it starts to go from there. It may even be before that. It may even be before that. I'll figure it out. Hold on. Give me like a minute or two. Let me see. I see. Yes. Phil drained the joy out of the poor girl. Yep. Did somebody ask if is Halloween your favorite holiday bland? Yes. It's Halloween all year. Everything is up all year. It doesn't go down. It's up all year round. Except maybe Christmas. I'll like take it down for Christmas because I love Christmas. But this goes right back up. January 1st. Will you freestyle for us? What the fuck are your hobbies? What are my hobbies? Are you asking me to freestyle, like rap for you? Oh my god, no. I'm not gonna make myself look stupid. My hobbies, I read, I write, I paint, and I draw, and I have a lot of hobbies. I do theater. Y'all, I'm actually an assistant director for Sleepy Hollow here in my local area. I'm so excited. So excited. What happens between bros stays between bros. Yes, but it's only verbal. Sometimes. Come on. Y'all saying y'all don't like slap each other on the butt once in a while? It's not a guy thing? That's a guy thing. Phil raising a kid. Why is it crying? I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. It's broken. But if you blamed the development, it would be valid for once. Phil's hypothetical kids would grow up traumatized. He would absolutely be a narcissistic, abusive parent. He 100%. Those kids wouldn't stand a chance. 100%. Like, do not have kids ever, Phil. Please. Why not? Why not freestyle? Because I would literally embarrass myself. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just gently puts a small Santa hat on the Michael Myers head for Christmas. Yes! Look, a little Santa hat. And a little, which way? Santa beard on my pumpkin. That would be cute, actually. Sleepy Hollow, W. Johnny Depp is banger movie. Yeah, it is. That's a good one. Yeah, this is a play, and we've already casted it, so I'm excited. The baby is glitched. Glitched gaming mechanics. Baby mechanics. Wait, what? If Phil has kids, Duty would be an unofficial godfather and take more care of those kids than Phil. God, Duty would probably send money to take care of them kids, and then it would go straight to WWE champions. Do you play horror video games? I'm playing Project Zero Fatal Frame at the moment. So on my gaming channel, I played Outlast Trials with my friend Kuma, who is in the chat. It was fun, y'all. I do plan on playing a lot more horror video games. Do y'all have any suggestions for horror video games? I've been wanting to play Faith, that pixelated horror game. Oh, I love watching people play that game, but I want to play it myself. Squirrel Stapler or Stapled Squirrel or something. I want to play that. I love indie horror games. Those are like my favorite. Kino Cosino would be uncles to Phil's kid. Kino and Uncle Stephen Cambion would be uncles. Aww. That'd be so cute, actually. What? What? Hold on. I bet Phil never even seen Cat or Panda naked. saw Cat naked once. Once. I'm saying one time each. Didn't Panda say that he never, like, gave it to her? Or, like, he did once and, like, his weenie was small? Didn't he say that? Or didn't she say that? New Hellraiser game coming soon? Nuh-uh. Wait, no. I think I actually saw that. Oh my god, y'all. Okay. Do y'all know about Resident Evil? When you get the little tofu guy? Look at it's Akuma. If you're still in here, I looked it up and I'm gonna buy it. Look at it. They have a little rubber ducky. A little tofu guy. It's so cute. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna be an ant. Oh my god. Ah, that would be cute. I would adopt the child, just saying. I would take the child. Be like, listen, they're not fit for parenting. Let me just take them. Let me adopt the baby Burnell. And I would raise him to be the cutest little baby in the whole wide world. I feel like it would be a cute baby. I don't know. Like, they may be ugly, but ugly people, like, make cute babies. And I feel like it would be such a cute baby. And I would raise it. I love babies. I have a baby. In case y'all didn't know, she'll be 10 months old on the 11th. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to cry. I gotta go to bed, work in 4 hours. Bye. Bye, God Magnus. Thank you for stopping by, friend. Ah, baby B, and the B is for bland. Ah, so cute. What would I name him? It would be a boy. I feel like they would definitely have a boy. Would you comb his hair through high school? No. No. Gonna have to learn to do that on his own. Congrats on being a mom, Bland. Aw, thank you. I actually have multiple children. I don't know if y'all don't know that about me, do y'all? Like, y'all don't know that I have a family. Like, I'm not just a single person. I have a family. I have a husband. We've been together 10 years. I don't think he's in here, actually. I don't think he stopped by. He's at work. We've been together 10 years. We have... Y'all are gonna be shook. I've never, like, admitted to how many kids I have. I have 4 children. I have my 4 babies, and my oldest is 8, and my youngest is my almost 10-month-old baby girl. I have my 2 older sons and my 2 younger daughters. That's it. And we're done. The 4th one was a surprise. She was a surprise. I wasn't supposed to get pregnant again, and I did. And she's the most amazing thing in the whole wide world, and I love her. Thank you. If you like my tattoo, James, it's Killua from Hunter x Hunter. You got 2? Oh, I love kids. Oh, the Quiet Engine? Yeah, because I had my baby when I was on the live stream with Broside. And so, yeah. I have a whole ass family. I do. My husband. Did you ever beg your husband to tip you? No. Is your husband a detractor channel? No. He's not. He doesn't have a lot of time to do that, and so I do it. He may be, like, featured one day on here because he's what got me into Phil. Yeah, he's what got me into Phil. Thank you, Wolverine. I will let him know that he's lucky because he better not forget it. Because I'll punch him. It's very sweet. Yes, I have my babies. I love my kids. You say you're done, but life finds a way. Chaos theory. Oh God, don't say that. I don't think I could do 5 kids. Can your husband fight? I don't know. We could say if he gets mad enough, he might. Does that mean you're married, stupid? I'm married. Yeah, my husband's the one that got me into Phil. And he would watch Phil's videos, and I was like, who the hell is that talking? And this was before the Kino stuff when I got into him. And so he was like watching Phil, and Phil wasn't doing well. And to be honest, before Keno came around, Phil was starting to humble down a little bit. He wasn't terrible. It was like the few months before Keno, and he was starting to humble down because I think he realized, like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm making like 40, 30 bucks a stream, maybe 50 if I'm lucky. And yeah, and so I would hear him, freaking Phil, talk on the phone. And what my husband does is that he'll lay down in bed and he'll have a video on his bedside stand, and it would be Phil. And I'm like, who is this man talking? Can you turn him off? And so I finally started watching the videos with him. And so I got into Phil, and this was right before the June the King, what's that thing? Documentary. And so, like, we had like a date night when Phil was reacting to the to the documentary those few nights. Like, we would cook dinner like real fast, and we would sit on the couch, and we would put the kids to bed early, and we would sit down in the bedroom and watch Phil react to the documentary. Because we were like, what is he going to say? I want to know what he says. How is he going to cope with this? Like, oh my God, y'all, it was so fun. It was honestly, and that's why I got into Phil, is because of my husband. And the more I watched him, the more I watched Phil, the more I realized, like, there has to be a psychology rundown of this man. Is there not? And I kept looking for it, and I couldn't find it. I'm like, I'm just going to do it myself. And that's why it came about. Yeah, that's funny. Who's this strange man you're watching? Yeah, well, why does he sound like that? Like, why does his voice sound like that? And he's like, he just sounds like that. And I was like, oh, that's awful. Turn him off. So your husband showed you secondhand embarrassment. Yeah. Yes. I could never. My partner will make me sleep on the couch if I'm watching Locals. I would say, can you turn it down, please? At least turn him down. June date night. It was so fun. I'd rather have a 5th child than do that. I'm telling you. Like, it was fun. A fun date night. It really was, because I was just like, I want to see what he says, and so did he. He's like, hey, let's just make it a date night. Like, we don't really, like, we have 4 kids, and the baby, the little baby. And so at that time, wait, hold on. At that time, I was pregnant. I was pregnant with my 4th one, and so I couldn't do much. Was I pregnant with Honey? Yeah, I was. And so it was fun. So how did he get into Phil? I stumbled on Phil when I was mesmerized by how a grown man can be so childish. I think my husband has known about Phil since the beginning. My husband has been on the internet a lot longer than I have, because I was very sheltered and didn't even know what the Wi-Fi was until I was like 14. The Wi-Fi, notice how I say that, because I'm such a sheltered person. And so he's the one that, like, showed me everything on the internet, showed me, like, all the old memes and all the old videos, cringe compilations and all this stuff. I know about all that because of him. And so he knew about Phil for a long time, and I think he just kind of, like, rediscovered him and just started watching him again on and off. And he knew about Wings first. Like, me and him would watch Wings. And so I know about Wings here, like, a little bit. And so, yeah, he just kind of revisited Phil and started watching him more and more. Ugh. It was a curse. Doing things together is always good. Agreed. 100%. Even if it's something stupid like that, This would be the greatest parody. All romantic and sensual Valentine's Day attire. The chocolates and champagne, curled up on the couch, turning the TVs to Phil's trucking streams. Oh my God. I love it. I love that. We may actually have to film that. That is so funny. Oh, it's a copy-paste link, not clickable. Is it? Hold. I'm a little over 6 months into Phil. It's a disturbing soap opera. Ugh, it's awful, dude. It's awful. But once you're in, there's no way out. Look here, listen. Consequences have actions, pimp. Wings got boring. Wings got boring because Wing just started being a depressing fat guy. You know what I mean? The only time that he got halfway interesting was when he freaking pushed his wife. And it shouldn't have to come to that for you to be a halfway interesting person. You should never you should never put your hands on your significant other. For any reason. She should have punched his ass back. If my husband was Wings and he pushed me like that, I would have gotten right back up and pushed his ass back down to the floor and not help him up. I'm like, oh, sorry, you're going to have to get yourself back up. Let your hubby know he's a cool dude, okay? Get it? Get it. Got it. Good. I got it. I'll let him know. This Valentine's Day, let us get you in the mood. Would you do a Phil drinking game? You know, I need ideas because I'm going to be doing a live stream for y'all, like a Halloween live stream where I do stuff and I do a giveaway with y'all. Would y'all want me to do like drinking? Like maybe a drinking game with Phil videos would be funny. Like that would be funny. Like I'm not going to get plastered. Like I might just have take a drink of something, not have liquor like Phil does. I'm not an alcoholic. I still remember when the incident happened. It was the biggest thing I've seen happen in the Snortex. It was crazy time to be a detractor. I wish I was there when that happened, man. I wish. I found Phil in 2020 and have been in love ever since. Not throwing controllers in the highlight of Wings content. Exactly. And didn't he do that again recently? Like he started reverting back to that. But like the wife, no one realized that they're fighting. Why would she come in the middle and fight instead of backing up? That's also on her. I don't understand. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I get it. Wings is as entertaining as a bale of hay on the field. Aw, I like that's funny. Why am I just picturing a bale of hay in the field, just by itself, just chilling, and then it's Wings' head coming out of the middle and its little arms at the end. That's so funny. You got my wife's DSP origin story, Bland. I know! You darn guys just keep introducing us to this man. But if he didn't introduce me to it, I wouldn't be here with y'all today. And I love y'all so much. So I'm happy he did. We can thank him for me being here. Drink every time he begs. Oh. See, now we're just asking me to die. We can't have that. Take a shot every time Phil snorts or clears his throat. God, are y'all trying to kill me? Jeez. A shot for a bingo. Okay. You could do what this other channel does with DSP bingo and take a drink for each square. That's actually smart. And then take a shot for bingo. That's smart. I don't want to steal other people's ideas, but maybe I could go off of that. The Tevin streams were pure gold dust. I wasn't there for that. See, and I never really watched. I watched clips that people have of Tevin's old stuff. But what a time, man. Dead 10 minutes in, for real, 5 minutes. I'd be lucky I make it a couple minutes, to be honest. What are your thoughts on Phil scamming his fans? It's freaking gross. Like the scam that he did with the DSP Tries It during his marathon, and then he's like, I don't owe y'all anything. I don't owe y'all DSP Tries It. I ate the food, and I told you that it wasn't good, so there's your DSP Tries It. Excuse me, sir. But no, it's so gross. It makes me so mad. But those people continue to give him money. And so at some point it stops being his fault and it starts being their own until they can finally wake up and open their eyes and realize it. You know? Drink anytime he says get it. That's a good one, actually. Or what does he say? Here's the thing. Drink every time he says that. What do you say? Did somebody say time for bed? Oh, time for bed. Good night, weenies. Good night, Tomb-Breaker. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Plenty of rest. Have a begometer for every 10 to 15 begs. Take a shot. That's a good idea. I like that. So, like, it's not too much to where I'm going to actually freaking die of alcohol poisoning. That's actually good. I'm not going to charge y'all $100 a shot. $100? Be so for real. It might be less gross, if not for the crowd that he begs from. He knows who they are and where they are mentally. That's what makes it so disgusting. I agree. He knows who he's taking. He's taking advantage of people. Phil knows he's taking advantage of people. That's all he's ever done is take advantage of people. He took advantage of Panda. He's taking advantage of Kat. He's taking advantage of his audience. Like, who's to say that he's not taking advantage of, like, his parents while they're sick? You know? $100 for totally actual real 15 push-ups though. Okay, I can't do push-ups. I will admit that to y'all. Like, I am not like strong in the upper arm region. I got strong legs. That's where I've always been strong at. My legs are strong. And I can't say I'm gonna do 15 squats. Like, it's not what this channel's about. We can figure something out. I'm thinking about doing one because I want to gather like things to do giveaways for. I need to do a little bit more upgrades on my PC so that way the stream can, like, we can do things, which I'm going to be doing at the beginning of September, officially doing it. I've been saying I'm going to do it. I have some stuff that I could put in there, but it needs other stuff so it could be compatible. It's a whole thing. We're getting our stuff together. And I need new glasses so I don't look like a damn fool. Okay. DSP tries it is also a scam. He keeps ordering food and keeps saying negative things at the food when he turns off the camera and eat all the food off the camera. That's so true. Let me grab my bag. Get everything ready to go. To leave. I'm tired. I still got places to be. The foil is classier though. Thank you. It's tape that you tape your freaking dryer vent, like the freaking tube. This is what my husband did. He's a handyman. Like, he's a maintenance man, so he has all this stuff. And I'm like, because he did duct tape at first, if y'all remember. And then he's like, yeah, let me just do this because it'll be sturdier. It is sturdier. It's working better. Think about it. He leave half-eaten food on the table and said it's bad. Yeah. It's dry, it's bland, yada yada. And then when he's done recording, he eats all the food off the camera. He for sure is eating all that food off the camera. I am not doubting that one bit. The guy thinks his reviews are worth $14.50. Please. He's a handyman. He's a handyman. That's what he does for a living. He can fix anything. You know, what's funny is that he even says, like, if I was ever given the chance to go and fix Phil's stuff, I would. Just to kind of, like, see what's in the house. And, like, see, like, what's all broken. I bet there's so much shit broken in that house. You know that man don't know how to do anything. I think what angers me about Phil is he isn't just a locale like some. He's making bank from it and living in denial that he's a success. He needs a wake-up call. 100%. But he's never going to get it. Like, I'm not saying that he's never going to get it. He's not going to get it the way that I think that we want it. It's coming. I think he's slowly starting to get it right now. He's just trying to cover it. You know what I mean? Use water instead of booze. It's healthier. Thanks. You're so right. Well, y'all, it's been lovely. But I must part. We must part ways. We must We must say the goodbyes. I must get the fuck out of here. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I have stuff to do. Yeah. And I'm going to try to go live at least every Monday. You know, like I used to. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But you too. You have a great Monday. Lame but okay later, nerds. Bye, Evo. I love y'all so much. Y'all have a great rest of your Monday. Be safe and take care of yourself and don't be gross like Phil. Okay? That's pretty much all I gotta say. All right, guys. I love you so much. Bye.